And before that, all the day's action in Match of the Day.
Good evening, the fifth round of the FA Cup, and don't worry, it's how it should be. It's Saturday, it's 3 o'clock, and 5 fantastic games for you. Manchester United have defied history and have got themselves a fifth round tie against Queen's Park Rangers. Will they have themselves a quarter-final place at the end of play? Everton were Cup winners 18 months ago, standing in their way of another quarter-final with Sheffield Wednesday. This was a game that no one can take their eyes off. Liverpool were beaten finalists and they've got a little bit between their teeth. Can they turn things around and go one further? Leicester City were their opponents today. Middlesbrough are League Cup finalists but are, as things stand, on course to get relegated. And they're playing a former Premier League relegated side in Manchester City that is staring down the barrel of life in the old third division. This was a fascinating match. And Portsmouth, who defied the cup run in that brilliant run 5 years ago, are they hoping that they can catch lightning in a bottle again? Leeds United are alone with their opponents today. But we start with Everton and Sheffield Wednesday. Two sides at the moment that are fairly matched in the Premiership, but one thing stands out is the cup pedigree. Sheffield Wednesday beaten finalists just 5 years ago. Everton winners 18 months ago. There was so much on the line in this game. Trev Motson is your commentator here.
Well, here we are for the fifth round of the FA Cup. A finely balanced tie between two sides who have tasted when we once come runner-up, Sheffield Wednesday 1993, and Everton, who won the cup 2 years ago, and have at least two big survivors who played a huge part that day. Paul Rideout and Neville Southall, who both start in the Everton lineup today. And a bigger look at the team means that Duncan Ferguson will part the Rideout in attack for Joe Royle. Gary Speed and Nick Barmby will provide the bullets from both flanks. And watch out for Graham Stewart, an excellent midfield player too. As for Sheffield Wednesday, it's Andy Boob and Guy Whittingham up front. Watch out for Carboni and Trustful. They could dictate things in the midfield, and they also have the experience at the back of Des Walker that will provide steel in that Sheffield Wednesday defence. There's all the ingredients here for a well-balanced FA Cup tie. Appleton then with this throw for Sheffield Wednesday. Everton were knocked out a round before last time by Ian Bogie and Port Vale. You may remember after a replay, they drew 2-2 at Goodison Park that day, I remember. But they've gone around further this year. Only go further this time. Carboni's shot. It's a deflection, and the men in turquoise attacking the goal to my left. They'll force the corner. Got play between Carboni and Pembridge, of course. Good play. Gone. Really much to write home about apart from a half chance for Carboni. This is Ferguson, the big number 9. Bit of a cult figure now at Goodison Park these days, big Duncan Ferguson. Now Pembridge. Look at the space he's got here. Everton backed off him too much, and they've given Carboni here the freedom of Goodison Park to tee up across here for Whittingham. Oh, I think it clipped the top of the bar and went over, but Guy Whittingham, oh, in those areas, he usually bags those more often than not in those areas, and yes, it just looped onto the top of the bar. Big chance wasted for Sheffield Wednesday. Everton. This is Reggie Blinker now for Sheffield Wednesday. Good player he is. Sheffield Wednesday, in the 2 games I've watched for Match of the Day, have really looked good. This is a good ball from Blinker. Whittingham's done well. Whittingham scores! Sheffield Wednesday, in what's been a tentative cup tie so far, have taken the lead. And on the balance of the play and the chances created, I think it's a lead they just about deserve. Everton have been nowhere near it in this first half. Nowhere near it at all. And Guy Whittingham, who missed with an easier chance earlier on, not 5 minutes ago, has scored a much difficult chance here. Reggie Blinker does the hard work down the right hand channel here, gets the cross in. Whittingham is totally unmarked, has to control it a couple of times, but then when he gets his shot off with the right foot, it's too good for Neville Southall, who's one of the best goalkeepers in the business. Just watch this, back to goal, turn, shoot, goal, brilliant. 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. Everton really need to get their A game together now if they're going to get back into this. They could strike back very quickly. Here's Duncan Ferguson! Should have been the equaliser. And he knows it. It was good football this from Everton. This is the best they've fashioned so far. And Big Dunk should be taking care of those. This is Feeling. That's a good ball to pick up Nicky Barmby. Time from Tottenham. Thompson. Back to Barmby. Good football. This is better from Everton. They've looked better since the goal. Ferguson! Oh, he just got 2 underneath it. And that was another glorious chance for Big Duncan Ferguson. It was a wonderful bit of play between Thompson and Barmby to set the chance up. Oh, Ferguson should be hitting the target and keeping that header down. 3 minutes to half time. Speed to Thompson. Graham Stewart. And that's a good intelligent ball to the right hand side, and Barmby did well. Another good cross. Ferguson jumping. Ferguson again. Headed out. Here's Thompson. Now Ferguson with his feet this time. He scored! Brilliant comeback. Well, he's had 3 bites of the cherry, Duncan Ferguson. And on the 3rd goal, he gets his goal. It's Everton 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. And there was nothing at all that Kevin Pressman could have done about that. Big Duncan Ferguson, you can never keep it out of the game. Barmby's cross. Ferguson got a little bit under and underish with his initial header. Then Thompson played it in. Ferguson kept his head. The Wednesday defence went down the middle. And Ferguson with the right foot did the rest. And once again, the cup tie is back in the balance. Better from Everton since the Sheffield Wednesday goal. They're back in it just before the break. 1-1 now. So a minute or 2 gone in the second half, and well, it took a while to come to the boil, but that last 15 minutes of the first half was definitely the best passage of play we've seen in the game. And if it continues in the same vein in the second half, we won't be disappointed. Right out! Brilliant save from Kevin Pressman. And Everton, all they get for their efforts there was a corner. But since Sheffield Wednesday have scored, Everton have woken up like sleeping giants here and are outplaying Sheffield Wednesday. And you could argue they should be in front by now. But for that man there in your picture, Kevin Pressman. Trustful. 10 minutes, 12 minutes gone in the second half, I should say. Thompson dispossesses Trustful. Wasn't so trusting there, was he? Here's Rideout to Ferguson. Stewart. It's all Everton at the moment. Rideout. Good ball to Gary Speed. Can he get his head up here, Speed? Get the ball into the area. That's not a back cross. Ferguson! Oh, just wide. Well, he's had 4 chances today. He's taken 1, but admittedly should have scored with the other 3 as well, including this one. Beautiful cross from Gary Speed. Oh, that should have been the second one for Everton. He should have had 4 today, Duncan Ferguson. Stewart again. Everton certainly bossing it now. Since the 36th minute, it's all been Everton. Thompson picks up the loose ball. And now Ferguson's away. He's got Rideout in the middle. Oh, he gets a deflection of Pressman having to turn him behind for a corner. Once again, Duncan Ferguson, you just cannot keep him out of the action, can you? I thought he might have laid it back for Rydell. I think he tried to full pressman at the near post. And he got a deflection off Des Walker, I think. This is Trustful now. 22 minutes left to play at Goodison. What a cup tie this is turning out to be. Took half an hour for it to come to the boil, but since then, it's been barnstorming stuff. Real credit to the FA Cup. Everton, the captain. To Harboni. To Trustful. In acres of space again. Andy Move. Now then, Whittingham! Good save from Southall. Got down well. I have to say it was a decent effort from Guy Whittingham this time. But I think it was a regulation save for Big Neville Southall. And the Everton captain, equal to it, no trouble at all. 5 minutes to play. Steve Nichols just come on, the former Liverpool man. He got booed as he came on from Mark Pembridge. And Everton win a free kick. Paul Durkin, the referee, deciding that Trustful had not been so trusting in the challenge. Carboni was also on the scene as well. It could have been either one of the two in fairness. But what an opportunity now for Gary Speed. Barnby's also over it as well. It's Gary Speed over the wall. Oh, he's hit the bar. He's hit the crossbar and it pings over. Oh, that would have been a wonderful way to win the FA Cup tie there. And that could have put Everton in the quarterfinals. As it is, the final whistle has gone. It's a replay at Hillsborough in a week and a half's time. Guy Whittingham have put Sheffield Wednesday ahead. Duncan Ferguson level before half time. He also missed 3 other chances that could have put the game beyond Sheffield Wednesday. And Sheffield Wednesday live to fight another day. Everton will feel that their best chance maybe of winning this tie may have got here today, but you never know in the cup. Anything could still happen at Hillsborough. It's finished here in a terrific cup tie. Very good value for everybody that turned up today. It's finished Everton 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Well, Trevor and Trevor are with me in the review for this as well. And Trevor, a 1-1 draw and the two sides play again. Well, again, you've got to look at the way in which both sides play. There was an edge of quality missing in the play from both sides today, and we've got to be honest about that. There was just something slightly missing. But it's the cup. To get through here, you've got a quarter-final place, and then you can look to really start to dream. So I kind of think a fair enough result at the moment as where sort of Everton or Sheffield Wednesday. I think the replay at Hillsborough could be something really special. Well, Manchester United were victorious over Wimbledon in the last round, and Queen's Park Rangers of the First Division were their opponents today. Alex Ferguson had the luxury of making quite a few changes at the moment. No Cantona, no Roy Keane that was suspended, Paul Scholes and David Beckham not in the side as neither was Gary Neville and Dennis Irwin. A much changed Manchester United, but as we'd expect, a Queen's Park Rangers side with Dickie Owen, Spencer and Trevor Sinclair leading the line that scored that brilliant goal against Barnsley in the previous round. Commentary for this one comes from Trev Champion.
Brevet into Peacock, finds Sinclair on the left hand side, scored that wonderful overhead kick against Barnsley in the last round. They might need something similar today if they're going to cause an upset, Queen's Park Rangers. Peacock and Sinclair exchanging passes. What can the former Blackpool man do? Gets away from his man and over to Yates for QPR, into Spencer, shoots! And saved by Raymond van der Houw, but the offside flag was up. Early warning signs for the holders though. Barker's throw into Yates. What can he do here? Played in and evades everyone, but Danny Dichio will latch onto it for QPR. Ponderous defending from United. Now Brevet, played forward but charged down by Cruyff, and it will break for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Andy Cole making a move in the centre. Has he found him? Yes, he has. Andy Cole! Just wide. Well, a lethal breakaway from Manchester United here. Solskjaer's ball towards Cole. He got goal side. And that's not far away. John O'Kane. Into Jordi Cruyff. Now McClare, a veteran these days. Into Cole. Giggs in Oceans on the left, but he can't get it out to him. Stopped illegally. And a chance for Manchester United to test Jurgen Sommer in the QPR goal. Ryan Giggs likes the look of this one. What can he do? Oh, it's brilliant! Absolutely brilliant from Ryan Giggs, who races into the corner to celebrate. What a way to open the scoring this afternoon. Ryan Giggs with a moment of magic. A thumbs up towards the Stratford end from Raymond van der Houw. And plenty of hugs for the goal scorer. Gets the dip to get it over the wall and under the crossbar. There is just no stopping that. Wonderful from the Welshman. The holders are 1-0 up. Barker into Impey. QPR coming forward. Peacock played against United in the 94 FA Cup final, and he's found Danny Dichio here. Shoots! Just over. Oh, it was so simple for QPR. A couple of passes and then Peacock set Dichio away. David May running in treacle. McDonald. Long ball forward from the Northern Irishman, but cleared away by Phil Neville. Now Ryan Giggs can run at the QPR defence. Into Cole. Solskjaer. Shoots! Scores! Oh, it's 2-0. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with a lethal finish. Just minutes before the half-time interval, and United double their lead. It's harsh on Queen's Park Rangers, but the golfing class has shown in the finishing. Dichio blazed over at the other end, and it was the baby-faced assassin who showed him how to do it. Superb from the Norwegian, and United are 2 up. Spencer, Peacock, former Chelsea men combining, and now Barker for QPR. How they dearly love to pull one back before half-time. Spencer, Peacock, now Dichio shoots, and he's dragged it wide. Well, twice Danny Dichio has had opportunities, and twice he's failed to test Raymond van der Houw in the United goal. He really should have done better there. Well, seconds before half-time, QPR really can't afford to concede again. Then it really would be game over. Lovely ball over to Giggs. Nicky Butt making a run. Here he is. Shoots! Oh, it's gone under the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. United are 3 up. Well, a lethal 5-minute spell has probably spelled the end for Queen's Park Rangers' FA Cup dreams for another year. Nicky Butt gets on the score sheet, but Jurgen Sommer really should have done better. QPR camped inside their box, but not engaging the ball. And Butt's finish goes under Sommer. And the holders take another step towards the quarter-final stage. Peacock for QPR. Out to Sinclair. What can he do? He's up against Cruyff. And he's won a free kick for Rangers. Clever turn by Sinclair. Spencer over the free kick. Here it comes. Peacock! Oh, he's hit the bar! Well, that would have made things very interesting. Gavin Peacock leapt highest. Just couldn't keep his header down. Van der Hau was beaten. But it remains 3-0. Barker into Spencer. The Division 1 team are really giving it a go, and now Sinclair for Queen's Park Rangers. There's a roar from the 8,000 visiting supporters. Played into Dickie-O! Oh, it's a wonderful save by Van der Hau. This time Dickie-O did hit the target, but the Dutchman was in the way. It's a fantastic save. They're knocking on the door though, Rangers. Giggs running Queen's Park Rangers here, and is allowed to do so. Now Butt, scorer of that third goal. Cole. Andy Cole! Oh, just wide. But we've had precious opportunity to test Sommer this second half. And while Sommer wasn't tested there, that was almightily close. Barker for the hoops. Gets the ball back. Against Phil Neville. Plays it into Dickie-O. Headed away. Now Butt. Neville. Back to Pallister. Oh, he's given the ball away to Spencer here. Gary Pallister. What can Spencer do? He can win a free kick right on the edge. I'm sure that was outside the box. Nicky Butt flying in. Well, it all stemmed from Gary Pallister, a veteran of 3 FA Cup titles with United. Giving the ball away. And the lapse in concentration gives an opportunity. Spencer over the free kick there. Plays it into Peacock. Well, that was wasteful from Queen's Park Rangers. A really good opening, but a really poor finish. And Gavin Peacock knows it. Van der Hau will look to get this upfield. Headed on by Cole. Now Solskjaer. Giggs. A superb performance from Ryan Giggs this afternoon. What can he do here? Plays it into Butt. Now Cole! It's 4! Andy Cole! Well, it was only a matter of time before he got on the score sheet. Allowed space in the box, and there was only going to be one answer. Brilliant finish from Andy Cole. And that's why Sir Alex Ferguson once broke the British transfer record to sign him from Newcastle United. Well, time is ticking away. QPR have given it a really good go this afternoon. Play forwards towards the substitute Matthew Brazier. Spencer shoots, scores! Well, it's a consolation for QPR, and it's a consolation that they deserve. It will mean very little in the grander scheme of things. But it's been a good performance from the underdogs. And finally they do get a goal. Brazier played it in, and Spencer with an excellent finish past Van der Hau. And whilst Van der Hau won't be keeping a clean sheet this afternoon, his team are marching on to the quarterfinals.
Oh, I'm very, very pleased with today. I thought for the lads that came in today, it was a fantastic effort. They played some really, really good football. Really pleased with the changes that we made. I thought Queen's Park Rangers made a good go of it. I thought they had some really good moments. But I'm delighted with some of the players that have come in. Some of the younger players that have got some big match experience today. And I'm going to go and finish and walk away today very, very happy with what I've seen from my side. They were excellent. Well, Manchester United victorious over Queen's Park Rangers, and they made it look easy. Yeah, they did. It's worth pointing out that Queen's Park Rangers had their chances and had their moments. Manchester United, just showed how clinical they were in front of goal. I think Alex Ferguson will be absolutely delighted with this, because he's allowed to give 5 or 6 key players a rest, including the goalkeeper. Some of them played in midweek. He's been able to rest them here today, and he knows that when they play in the Premier League in midweek, he's got a slightly fresher side. So Alex Ferguson is just going to be delighted. And Queen's Park Rangers, I don't think they can be too disappointed. They gave it a go, but you just got to hold your hand up and say, we were beaten by the better side. Leicester City at the moment are a side which most people have enjoyed watching. They're surprised a lot of people in the Premiership, and they surprised everyone by being League Cup finalists against Middlesbrough. But they'll surprise nobody at the moment. In the heart of Leicestershire will tell you something special is there. Liverpool were their opponents at Filbert Street, and Liverpool hoping to go one better after they were beaten finalists last season. Trevor Davis watched this game.
Well, it's Filbert Street, but not as we know it today. Liverpool and Leicester City line up for a big game as these two sides look to progress through to the 6th round of the FA Cup. For Leicester, it's already been a spectacular season. A League Cup final awaits them against Middlesbrough. Got a quarter-final place in the FA Cup to match. A side which has really impressed under Martin O'Neill will continue their great form, led by the striking partnership today of Steve Claridge and Emil Heskey. Supported by Steve Guppy and Muzzy Izzet, they're proven to be a side to be reckoned with in the Premiership. Liverpool know that they were beaten finalists last season. They're hoping to go one better. Patrick Berg comes in for Stan Collymore as Robbie Fowler continues to lead the line. Rob Jones comes in to fill in for McAteer as Liverpool hoped to storm on. There's Wright coming off to dispossess just as Heskey was looking for Claridge. Here's McManaman. Here's Fowler. You should never allow him to turn. Keller was equal to the shots. Fowler shows his danger, but from Leicester City's relief, it was not on Robbie Fowler's stronger left foot, but he was able to turn Steve Walsh far too easily there. Bjornaby's corner, 5 in the area for Liverpool. Rob Jones just floating the edge of the D, and the header has collided off the bar, and Fowler has put it in. An error of fortune, but Robbie Fowler shows to be a good centre forward. Being in the right place is so important. It was Thomas's header that clipped the woodwork, and it was Fowler who was quick enough to react than anyone else in a blue shirt in the area. It was a good header. Keller, not much he could do, having dived down near for the shot, and God, as they call him, has scored. Now Bjornaby. Barnes. Clever ball to Berger. Clever ball into McManaman. Clever goal, Liverpool. Clever goal indeed. And the tie might have just been settled here early on in the first half. Good link-up play when Bjornaby played this ball into Barnes. A pass with real purpose, and then Steve McManaman is thriving in that free roll behind the centre forwards. Credit must go to Roy Evans for this tactical move. Keller got hands there. McManaman's effort was just too hot for him. Back again to Berger. McManaman. Willoughby will get that, and there's a crossing opportunity. Well, there was. Gary Parker's done well to tighten the angle. He's keeping Willoughby on his right foot. Here's Barnes, great with both, prefers the left. What a pass that is. Rob Jones, dangerous cross, header away. Spencer Pryor's just got it away. Barnes with the corner for Liverpool. Another one towards Michael Thomas. This time, that doesn't worry Casey Keller. It's twice he's got the better in the air, Thomas. That's unlucky. Barnes. Liverpool enjoying that they're having their free roll today. That's looking for McManaman. Keller punches it. As is it. Coolly done. Guppy. Here's Claridge to Heskey. Leicester needs something to spark them back into life, and Simon Grayson is in a bit of space at the moment. Can he provide a good cross? No, Dominic Matteo makes sure he can't. And that probably sums up the game thus far. Here's Fowler. Jones. Oh, that's a clever ball to Robbie Fowler. That's a lovely goal. And that really is the tie finished off. Robbie Fowler's second seals it. Set up by a great bit of footwork and a lovely ball in. What a good bit of footwork, what a good bit of play this was. Credit here to Jones with this ball in. And Fowler, look at that, all the space, far too much space you have to say. Good work this by Jones. A nice clever ball. Fowler couldn't believe he was unmarked. Had time for 3 touches. The third was deadly. That could be the cup tie over now. This is McManaman. Barnes. Parker. Heskey. Heskey feeds Muzzy, is it? Claridge is forward, Heskey's in space. Is it cuts inside? If you want to be, deals with that. Not a great clearance though. Simon Grayson just about keeps it in play. Heskey. Looking for Guppy. Headed away by Babb. Only as far as Lennon. Oh! Best of Leicester. Neil Lennon, the Northern Irishman's effort here. So close. Good header away by Babb. Brilliantly read by Lennon. He just could not keep that volley down. That was a good attempt. Well, 7 attempts on target to 1. Shows you the gulf and class between these two sides in that first half. For the neutral, one may hope that the second half's a little more competitive. Liverpool know an FA Cup quarter-final place is theirs, barring a minor miracle. Stranger things have happened in the Cup though. Here's Fowler. Berger! Liverpool trying to make sure that that miracle does not happen. Rob Jones was fouled. Protest from Julian Watts. David Ellery is going to be unmoved and a little ticking off. Well, this was the effort when it flew in. When Berger got it, he doesn't usually go on his right foot, but Keller does well to parry the other way. That's a good bit of goalkeeping. Quiet match, Fowler, despite 2 goals, but that is his great skill. There goes McManaman, looking for Fowler. Walsh heads it away, only as far as Bjornaby, who was caught there by Gary Parker. The game has been a little bit spicy, and there is the first booking. There has been moments of fouls back and forwards. I think Bjornaby here may be hurt. Yep, stretcher being called. This was why. Caution, that was late. I suspect frustration, but that was poor. Roy Evans making one change. Barnes. Punched away by Keller. Frank Rolling, the Frenchman, is on. This is McManaman. This is Fowler. That's McManaman. And it is Steve McManaman who also has a brace. And it is Liverpool show their dominance. There really is a gulf between the two sides today, and Liverpool, I don't think have really got out of second gear, but haven't needed to. Class above Leicester City today. They will be in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup, sponsored by Littlewoods. Leicester City will have the League Cup final. This was the moment. Fowler here turning provider. His great teammate Steve McManaman. That's an unstoppable hit. Absolutely nothing I could suspect in the end could be done by Casey Keller. Good afternoon's work for Liverpool. Now it's Neil Lennon. 4 in the wall for Liverpool. Is there something back? There's a bit of consolation. Won't be. Denied by David James there, Neil Lennon. Good curling strike from distance. But also a very good save by David James, who has not had a lot to do today. And he'll be very pleased to maintain that clean sheet. If he can claim it. Neil Lennon to take. Second minute of time added on here at Filbert Street. And the clean sheet is not to be. Steve Guppy has the header. There's not enough time for Leicester City to save themselves. At least they have something on the board today. Good corner by Lennon. Guppy's header. Perhaps Michael Thomas could have done better on the line. It's the third shot I can remember David James facing today. It's a really good header. Well, a very comfortable win for Liverpool in the Cup, and class apart in the end. Class apart down to class finishing. I think Leicester just need to find a little bit of belief on the attack. At times I think they were slightly dawdly, they played slightly slow. Heskey, I think he's got to work a little bit on his decision making, and some of the wide play wasn't particularly good. Guppy and Isis I thought were far too narrow, and Liverpool could stop that easily. And when you've got the likes of Fowler and Berger and McManaman, really good attacking players, coordinated by John Barnes, it feels like he's conducting an orchestra at the moment when he goes out and play. No doubt about it, a terrific win at the moment. Well, terrific win indeed for Liverpool. Really good win for them. Now off to Main Road at the moment, Manchester City and Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough, well, the only change for them was in the fact that it was in midfield. In came Alan Moore at the moment. Other than that, it's a side which usually picks itself. For Manchester City, well, can glad say Uwe Rosler and Paul Dickov are leading the line for the attacking formation for them. Commentary for this one comes from Trevor Drury.
And Pearson's on the ball now for Emerson to try and pass it through to Blackmore on the right hand side for Middlesbrough. They're on a slow start at the minute. Festa's got the ball now onto the right hand side. He'll try and whip it into Ravanelli, who passes back to Moore. Middlesbrough are in the lead against Manchester City, and it's an absolutely brilliant start for Middlesbrough out of nowhere. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, that was great play from the FA Carling Premiership side. So you could tell Blackmore was trying to whip it in, and then Festa just got the ball and tried to whip it in. Ravanelli, I thought he was going to head it in, but then passed it to Moore on the penalty spot and just done a brilliant shot, to be fair. Ravanelli headed it down, and you can see Moore just bang, and what a goal to the bottom left hand side. 1-0 to Borough. So I wonder what City are going to try and do. They're trying to push on since they have been losing 1-0 in the first 4 minutes. King Clancy, he's on the ball, he's going to try and shoot! Oh! Just wide. Blakemore now to Festa. Robbie Mustoe trying to put the pass through to Blakemore on the right. Beasley needs to try and close the gap. Blakemore to Emerson. Emerson's free. He will try and shoot! Oh! There's a collision between Ravanelli and the keeper. Well, let's look at it again. Oh, it's a great pass to spare. I don't know why Beasley is not closing him down. Emerson just took the time to shoot, but could not do anything about it. Middlesbrough on the attack again. Mustoe on the midfield in the City half to Ravanelli. He'll try and turn. He'll try and turn and shoot! Oh, what a goal! What an unbelievable goal! Hit the post and went in. Absolutely brilliant stuff. City are not closing their man down as quickly as possible, and this is where the difference between the nationwide First Division and the Carling Premiership. Just pure genius for Ravanelli. As you can tell, he just tries and turns, and he just completely shot from outside the box, hit the post and went in. 2-0 to Borough now. The City are trying their best to try and get themselves back into this FA Cup game. Heaney now. Still giving the ball, try and whip it in. Little Dickoff try and header it in. Oh! Just wide off the post. But did everything they could to try to whip it in onto the left hand side, and then Dickoff, great header, but it was just wide. Should have done better. The corner now for City. Try and push it through to Heaney, but will Beasley get to it? He can. Oh, it's been challenged. Will Kinklasi get to it? Referees saying playing on. Kinklasi to Brightwell. We'll try and pass through to Uwe Rosler. Into there. Oh, Kinklasi! Whoa! This is going to be an absolute classic now. Manchester City are absolutely rocking that main road. They're back in this game now. It was great play. I thought the referee was going to give a free kick, but played on. Rosler had a shot saved by Walsh, but should have done better with the save. And Kinklasi was the first person to react. See, that was beautiful stuff. City are back in it. 1-2 now. So throw in near the corner flag for Middlesbrough. Juninho just kicked the ball in. We'll try and whip it into Festa. Oh, it's a bit. Oh my days! What is going on at the back? What is going on at the back of Manchester City? Absolutely unbelievable stuff. Shocking. But Borough are absolutely loving this. Juninho, Festa was nowhere to be seen. But really the keeper should have done better. And Ravanelli just pounced that in beautifully. Juninho just did that beautiful cross. Festa. Oh, Ravanelli done well. 3-1 now to Borough. And now Moore will try and push on. Ravanelli's already got 2 goals. But Ravanelli! Oh, he could have had a hat-trick. He could have had the hat-trick. I tell you what, Middlesbrough are really up for it now. They're really up for it. They don't want to cause an FA Cup shock today, but Ravanelli should have done better. City try and put the attack now. Brightwell near the corner flag. They need to do something, Manchester City. They've been below par in this first half. Kinklasi will try and put in. Whoa, oh my days! So City are on the attack now by Beasley. On the left hand side to Kinklasi in the penalty box to Rosler. Will try and turn and shoot, but Emerson has stopped it brilliantly. But no player of City should have caught onto it. Emerson got the ball back now to Blackmore. Oh no, Heaney! Heaney! Oh! Got wide! The amount of chances that Manchester City have. Dickoff now. Putting it through to Rosler. Rosler's through. He's in the penalty box. Will he try to shoot? Deflected. Oh! It is a corner for City. Manchester City are doing everything they can. Dickoff put a beautiful ball into Rosler, but it was deflected and blocked brilliantly. Brightwell to Summerby. Summerby on the right side will try and whip it in, but it was a dreadful cross. Walsh has got the ball back and now will try and distribute it to Moore. To Emerson now. To Genio. Festa. Oh, great through ball to Ravanelli. Ravanelli's through. He's on the penalty box. Will he try and help? Festa will try and shoot. Oh. Middlesbrough are brilliantly going from goalkeeper to all the way to the attack. But Festa really should have done better. Brightwell to Lomas. Oh, Lomas did a dreadful pass. Ravanelli's on the ball now. Musto will try and put it through to Moore. Moore to Ravanelli. He could be on for a hat-trick! He does! He has got himself with a hat-trick at Main Road. 4-1 now for Middlesbrough. Brilliant play. Brilliant. There's no way back for Manchester City now. No way back. That was brilliant play. And you can watch it again. Ravanelli had the ball from the halfway line. And you can see he was trying to pass it. Then Moore had it. Ravanelli just completely shot from outside the box and curled it into the bottom left-hand corner. Majestic play by Middlesbrough. Fantastic. And what a play by this man, Ravanelli. Hat-trick hero. There's no way back for Manchester City now.
Well, Middlesbrough victorious and move into a cup quarter-final. League Cup finalists. Yet will they still be in the Premier League? It's a fabulous sort of unique situation that they find themselves in when you look at what's going on at the moment. But ultimately here at the moment, it's worth sort of, understanding at the moment where Middlesbrough are. When it's a cup game and anything, they seem to find a little bit extra. In the league at the moment, I kind of think they're dropping too many goals. And maybe the players have got to shift their minds up and treat each league game as a cup game to get back to winning ways. But you look at this at the moment, if they're relegated and they've got 2 trophies in the hand, it would be something truly spectacular. Indeed, never happened so far. A side has won the FA Cup and been relegated, but a side has won the Football League Cup and been relegated. There you go, a little bit of history for you just 12 years ago. Our final game you bring tonight is Leeds United and Portsmouth. Portsmouth, we know, went on the brilliant run just 5 years earlier on, and Leeds United have really struggled to find cup form. A quarter-final place could show a bit of progress under George Graham. At Ellen Road for us was Trevor Gubber.
Good afternoon and welcome to Ellen Road. This FA Cup clash between Leeds United and Portsmouth. Ellen Road is full to the rafters as the teams emerge from the tunnel to marching on together the Leeds United anthem. Let's take a look at the 2 sides. Starting with Leeds United, we have Brian Dean and Rod Wallace in attack, Sharp and Kew on the wings, Redabit and Bala partner each other in defence, Nigel Martin is between the sticks, Gary Kelly and Ian Hart full backs. As for Portsmouth, we have Bradbury and All in attack, Knight is in goal for them, Perrett and Whitbread in the art of the defence, with Ilya and Godwin in the centre of the park. Uriah Redding is a man in the middle for this afternoon's clash. And the Leeds United to get us off and underway then. They're attacking the goal away to our right hand side. Here's Lee Bowyer for Leeds United. The early touch for our wide to Ian Hart. Can get the ball down the line for Lee Shop on the left hand side. Crossfield pass this. Wonderful ball. Find Harry Kewell early on in for Leeds. Loud noise around. Harry Kewell in impressive form for him. He's Rod Wallace. And Leeds taking out the lead. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. And that one is from the training ground. Leeds United take the lead. And it's Rod Wallace who opens the scoring for the Whites. Portsmouth fell asleep out of the back and just allowed Rod Wallace too much space inside the penalty area. First of all, they allowed too much space out on the right hand side. Moved the ball into the midfield and a clever pass into Rod Wallace, who finished off nicely there for Leeds United from Colton Palmer, the outside of his boot, and the Whites go 1 up early on in this FA Cup tie. Rod Wallace the scorer. Portsmouth have a corner a chance to respond for them on 11 minutes. Ilya to take it. He's in towards Bradbury. Ed's go up and he's away for Leeds. He comes to Durnin and Durnin is equalised. Leeds failed to capitalise and clear the lines from the corner. And Portsmouth have levelled. It's Durnin with the goal. The corner from Portsmouth's right hand side, come all the way to the back post. Marty couldn't keep it out. It's 1-1. And what a cup time we've got on here at Ellenwood now. Look at this, it's too much space out the back. Pass all the way through to him. And he fires it in at his near, at least Martin at his near post. Martin should do better. Portsmouth now coming forward with Simpson. Over the top looking for Bradbury. Within control. Allah's trying to close him down and Allah gets in there. Referee's giving a free kick to Portsmouth. Looks a little arse from up here. Especially that yellow card for Allah. Including the fans around us. But it was a free kick. I don't think it was a yellow though. McLaughlin stands over this for Portsmouth. McLaughlin strikes! Off with the ball! So unlucky, Portsmouth taking the lead here with an only 8 Orford. Can he whip the ball in? All shoots, saved by Martin's feet, and Leeds just get it away. Look at this from the free kick, off the underside of the bar, and then away by Gunnar Aller. Martin beats it all ends up, he didn't even move. And then good back to All, really saved by his feet, and then Leeds just boot it clear. Leeds, their 6s and 7s defensively there. Kelly closing down Thompson now. Portsmouth trying to get into the lead for the first time in this game. Durnin the scorer. To McLaughlin who had that free kick. And he goes for goal this time, and what a fantastic step from Nigel Martin. He keeps Leeds United in this cup tie with that fantastic save, and ever since that Portsmouth goal, Portsmouth have really been on top here. McLaughlin to take the corner. In towards Ilya, and he heads it just over the crossbar. Couldn't keep his head down and on target. Always rising. Remains 1-1. Leeds trying to respond to that Portsmouth pressure. Sharp comes forward into Brian Dean. He's got Ian Hart out wide. Ian Hart can get there. Hart, can he get the ball into the penalty area? He can. Go to Lee Boyutins. Shot is blocked. Q can't get there. Neither can Palmer. And Portsmouth can now break. It's Simpson who's onside. His head is on off. Plays a wonderful ball through to All. And All is onside here now. All scoring for Portsmouth. Martin makes a save. Nigel Martin makes a save and Leeds. Really should have done better down at the other end. Portsmouth on the quick counter attack. Found All in a lot of space. And his effort was pushed behind by Nigel Martin. Leeds now trying to get their noses back in front as Wallace picks out Kewell with Vienna. Into Colton Palmer. Palmer gets the ball to Sharp. Wonderful control, Lee Sharp as well. Into Bowyer. Lee Bowyer still coming forward for Leeds. Advantage given, but Bowyer loses out, so free kick given to Leeds United. Foul there on Lee Bowyer. Bit harsh there really. McLaughlin got the ball. In my opinion. That's what you think. Here's Enoch over this free kick. He can hit them, you know. Hart! 2-1 Leeds! And just like that, I did say Enoch can hit them. And just like that, Enoch has hit it. Right into the back of the net. And gives Leeds United the lead. Fantastic free kick from Ian Hart, and the Portsmouth goalkeeper really couldn't do anything about that. Postage stamp, 2-1 Leeds lead just before half time. All now as we're into the second half, almost a minute gone. And the shot comes in from Simpson and pushed over the crossbar yet again by Nigel Martin. Portsmouth starting this game stronger in the second half, and Simpson with the effort is pushed over by Nigel Martin. Big save that for Leeds number 1. Portsmouth coming again, turning the scorer. It was Bradbury with the header. Bradbury's header goes over the crossbar. Good crossing by goal scorer Durnin. Bradbury just couldn't get a clean header on that ball. Gunnar put him off there. Here comes Portsmouth with all. Sharp trying to get there. It's fouled all. Bradbury's got possession into Simpson. Simpson strikes a goal and just over the crossbar. Portsmouth knocking on the door nearly on in the second half. And they're coming forward again as Ian rushes on for Brian Dean. As Leeds made the first change in this game. Here's Ilya and Rush is winning back, and now can Leeds break up as Lee Bowyer's got possession. Back into Ian Rush. Rush, wonderful ball, need to pick out Carlton Palmer, who's got Lee Bowyer making a run inside, and there's the ball into Lee Bowyer. Leeds never tries to make it 3, and they have done. Lee Bowyer makes it 3-1. It's a fantastic goal by Leeds United. Just as Portsmouth was starting to get into the game, and in the 89th minute, Portsmouth had been paid to rule those missed chances as Lee Bowyer books Leeds United's place surely now into the next round of the FA Cup. What a ball into pick out Carlton Palmer. First time ball into Lee Bowyer, first time finish from the Englishman, and Lee Bowyer says, here we go lads, let's go into the next round of the FA Cup, shall we? Fantastic finish. Leeds United 3, Portsmouth 1. What a game.
Well, Leeds win a very competitive game in the end and move forward to the 5th round of the Cup. And what do you make of what George Graham's doing there? I think he's starting to find a little bit of mix between youth and experience. I think Leeds, at the moment, next season, it's how they buy in the summer for me. If they buy well in the summer, I think next year could be a fascinating time for them as well. I still think there's an air of inconsistency and there's a little bit of a honeymoon period with the fact that the manager is on board, and I think that's just sort of worth remembering. But ultimately, no, I think lots to be pleased of. Well, lots to be pleased of indeed. A fantastic result it has been for everyone involved at the moment today. 5 games down, just one replay, which you can see in about 10 days' time. It'll be the one between Sheffield Wednesday and Everton. That's on satellite television. For all of us here though today, thank you very much for watching, and see you again very soon. Bye bye.